Hi there, it's LDake again with Kale Realty, your Illinois licensed broker. And today I'm going to show you how to make this, a lemon blueberry trifle. Oh my God, look at that. Hi there, it's LDake again with Kale Realty, your Illinois licensed broker. And today, because we got the holidays all around us, I thought it'd be fun to do something that not just a regular cookie recipe or something like that, something a little bit different, something easy, because again, I know a lot of us are kind of winging it this year. We don't have grandma around to help us out and stuff. So this is a recipe. I've been doing it for years. Super duper easy. You can get almost everything pre-made and you just kind of push it together. But there's a little bit of stuff that you do on your own if you want to, that'll just be like, oh, where did you come up with that? So let's get started. I'm going to bring you with me. There we go. So the fancy stuff I was telling you about, that would be this here is candied lemon. Candied lemon slices. Now the way I did that was first I got a small bag of lemons. I got the Meyer lemons. They're little, they have a lot of flavor. They're bright yellow, as it being the winter solstice in a couple of days, it's the whole ancient belief was to bring back the sun, right? So why not? And then, so we've got those that I sliced up, as you can see, really small. You want to get it 1/8 of an inch if you can. So if you've got a mandolin or something, that'll make it really easy. Otherwise, as you can see, I did them by hand, so it took a little more concentration and effort not to cut my finger. Then I went ahead and boiled these for just a minute in water just to get it going. And then in a mixture of equal amounts water and sugar, just plain granulated sugar, whisked it up until it was completely dissolved. Then I added the slices in the water, just one layer, and just let it go until they became really translucent. As you can see here, it's kind of like stained glass, that you can see through it. And that can, keep it at a simmer though. You don't want to boil it too much because then you're going to start burning the sugar. And we're not caramelizing, we're candying. So, but it's not hard. It's just a little time consuming. Could be, depending on how thick you made the lemons, could be, under half an hour. You got to flip them with a fork every so often. Or it could take a couple hours if you made them too thick, because again, you're eating these whole and you want the rind to actually taste good. So thin as you can, okay? Otherwise, the rest of these ingredients is really easy here, that anyone can put it together. We've got some whipped topping. Again, if you want to make all this stuff yourself or you want to buy the organic and blah, blah, blah ingredients, you go right ahead. This is the quick and dirty, easy way, okay? So we've got whipped topping. This here is the syrup that's left over from making the lemon. So this is going to make a really yummy little extra something. Just some vanilla pudding cups. Again, like I said, easy peasy. You can get lemon flavored. This is just a vanilla. You can get actually make a custard or something like this. fresh blueberries. You're going to need a vessel. Now, this is not a traditional trifle because that would require a trifle glass. And it's just me and Ron this year, so we're not going to eat all that. So I'm using some Italian wine glasses for one serving. One big serving. And then here is some lemon sponge cake, pound cake, whatever you want to call it. I've done it in the past with angel food cake too. Now, if you don't want to do it with lemons, you can do this with oranges. You can also add a liqueur. Amaretto would go real good with this. Instead of blueberries, you can decorate it with slivered almonds. You can try raspberries, strawberries. I mean, if you want to get Englishy, you can have the plums that they have in a can, like for a pie, and then add a little tablespoon of brandy to it instead of amaretto. All kinds of ways you can do this. So let's set you down, and then you'll watch me get to work here. All right. So, first step is, yeah, I washed my hands first. Oh, it broke, so it's soft. But that's okay. That's the one thing that's nice about making a trifle, is it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to add some of the custard. Or pudding in this case, I should say. I'm going to bring the glass over here because this is sticky stuff here. Now, if I boil this down even more, and we're going to, see what I mean? Sticky, sticky. Pick up one of these lemon slices. And just like that, so you can see it in the glass. And a couple of berries. Some whipped topping. Put it on this side. It is extra thick here, so let's do this. Okay, that's one layer. Break up another. So another pudding cup. And these are big wine glasses, so I knew I was going to need two. Then we want to get another one of these. Let's see. Let's add you right in there. Add some more of this deliciousness for sure. And you kind of let it settle a little bit. And get some more berries in there. Yeah, let me tell you, this syrup has got a really yummy tartness to it, but it's sweet. I can see this being used for all kinds of cocktails. And you know what it tastes like? It tastes like a lemon head, but liquidy. So I'm sure you can boil it down and make it even more. Now, we're going to go ahead and add a few more berries. Now we're going to add a few more of these. Not my prettiest, but I'll put one more right there. And there you have it. Again, not my prettiest, but you can play with this, make it a little bit better. But as you can see, it wasn't hard. Maybe if you have like a straighter glass, it'll be easier to use. But I hope that you enjoy it, and I hope that y'all have a wonderful holiday, however you celebrate.